Today, New Zealand property still under the pump. Hello again, it's Martin North from Digital Finance Analytics. Well, this post covering finance and property news. Well, the REINZ released their April 2023 figures today, and it shows the continuing challenge of the economic climate and how that's putting further pressure on the market. In fact, there's also another factor in April, of course, with public holidays and school holidays, and those factors also had an overall negative impact. Overall median prices have decreased across New Zealand, but are moderating, REINZ said. Sales counts have eased annually, and inventory levels have stabilised. Nationally, the April 2023 median price decreased 10.9% year over year to $780,000. Days to sale have risen to 47 days for April 2023, up 9 days compared to April 2022, and up 2 days from 45 when compared to March 2023. The West Coast and Otago regions saw an annual increase in median price of 8.6% to $379,000 and 3.2% to $680,000 respectively. 2 districts reached record median prices: the Grey District at $388,000 and Ashbourne District at $615,000. And the REINZ, of course, continues to spin, saying salespeople across the country are reporting glimpses of green shoots in the market this month, as first home buyers show more interest after the Reserve Banks announced on the easing of LVR restrictions. Our members are seeing further alignment as vendors come with a desire to meet the market. Those who are prepared to negotiate and be realistic are the ones selling. There are buyers out there ready to buy, and 2 districts reached record median prices in April, they said. At the end of April, the total number of properties for sale across New Zealand were 28,643, up 1,593 properties. That's up 5.9% year on year, but down 2.19% month on month. New Zealand, excluding Auckland, was also up from 17,060 properties to 18,351. That's an increase of 1,291 properties annually, up 7.6%. But month on month, inventory decreased 2.2%. Inventory levels have decreased slightly month on month, but the year on year figures are still showing an increase as the current pressure on mortgage rates suppresses buyer activity, they said. The total number of properties sold across New Zealand in April was 4,262. That's down from 5,984 in March 2023. That's down 28.8% and down 15.3% year on year. New Zealand, excluding Auckland, sale counts decreased by 11.5% year over year and 26.9% month over month. While that seems a considerable fall in seasonally adjusted terms, April was 8.1% stronger when compared with the usual seasonal change that we would see at this time of year, they said. Nationally, new listings decreased by 18.9% from 8,806 listings in April 2022 to 7,142 listings in April 2023. Compared to March 2023, listings decreased by 22.7% from 9,242 to 7,142. New Zealand, excluding Auckland, listings decreased 20% year over year from 5,780 to 4,626. And Auckland's listings were also down 60.9% from 3,026 to 2,516 year over year. New Zealanders, they say, are waiting for the peak of inflation, a settling in interest rates and some clarity around the outcomes of this year's election. This is what is keeping activity low. However, for those looking to buy, lower prices and good stock levels means there are opportunities as we head into the cooler months. We don't know if we're at the bottom of the market until we've passed it. So for those who get their financial ducks in a row, now is a good time to buy, suggests Baird, who's the leader, of course, of the REINZ. And the REINZ House Price Index for New Zealand, which measures the change in residential property nationwide, showed an annual decrease of 12% for New Zealand and 10.7% decrease for New Zealand excluding Auckland. Wellington is still in the bottom 2 ranked regions and has been there for 18 months in a row on the HPI series. And the Bay of Plenty and Waikato had their 3rd largest year-on-year drop in the HPI since records began. But Otago is the top-rated HPI year-over-year, and Southland was 2nd and Canterbury in 3rd. So the South Island is behaving slightly differently. Now, of course, REINZ always spooks, so no surprise there, but the data really doesn't lie. Given the high interest rates, given the pressure on households, given the expectation that inflation is still going to grind higher for longer than previously expected, and the expectation could be higher rates ahead, there is going to be no short-term recovery in New Zealand home prices. And of course, the REINZ is correct in saying you can't call the bottom until it's passed, but I wouldn't be calling it anytime soon at the moment because I think the input data shows more problems ahead. I'm Martin North from Digital Finance Analytics. Many thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.